Chelsea right now, there's doubts coming into them. Into individuals, maybe collectively.
Come on, Chelsea!
They have been swashbuckling on the road, driven on by Mo Salah, 15 goals, 9 assists.
Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch on of Chelsea versus Liverpool in the Premier League. Let's go and get the 3 points today without Lukaku for his stupid on the field antics. Because I do believe that we can get the job done without him in the side.
With Man City winning, obviously at Arsenal, it makes it very difficult to win the title or really put up a real challenge and really push City all the way. It is a classic Premier League fixture.
Yeah, but it's not just us. It's not. A lot of the fan base have actually wanted him to be dropped in the first place.
Happy New Year to you all. To use Thomas Tuchel's own analogy, Chelsea have to squeeze more juice from the lemon. Edouard Mendy plays his last game before joining up with Senegal for the African Cup of Nations. Andres Christensen out of the back three with the recurrence of a back problem, but Thiago Silva is fit to return.
Yeah. Sorry, right. Yeah, but and he's gone. But the good thing is, he's been a good sport in it and just gone and accepted what it was.
Too much noise around Lukaku, so Kai Havertz replaces the Belgian. Havertz scored at Liverpool.
Here we go.
In the 1-1 draw in August.
Okay,
it's plus 2 teenagers from the famous Chelsea Academy.
Here we go.
On Friday, his team sheet revealed the new Liverpool COVID cases.
Let's give you the team news while we're here. It's Mendy, Chalobah, Silva, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, Kante, Kovacic, Alonso, Mount, Havertz, Pulisic on the benches, Kepa, Sarr, Hull, Jorginho, Salou, Barkley, Hudson-Odoi, Vale, and Ziyech. 2 youngsters are in the side today, which I think is good. And then the Liverpool side is Kelleher, Alexander-Arnold, Konate, Van Dijk, I can never pronounce this guy, Tsimikas, Fabinho, Henderson, Milner, Mane, Salah, and bloody Jota, who I don't like. And they got Adrian as the sub-keeper, Pitaluka, Keita, Gomez, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Jones, Beck, Williams, and Mortar. There we go. Not a bad 2 teams.
Romelu Lukaku, for being honest. However, I have to say, if I was a Chelsea manager, player,
if we win, he's going to get a lot of plaudits.
I'd be absolutely furious. And I remember when he was at Old Trafford a few years ago, when it's your own club. You know, I didn't feel he was committed at Old Trafford. I didn't shed a tear.
Come on, Chelsea!
I didn't feel he was always professional. And he's told the truth. It's an uncomfortable truth. It's very difficult to unravel the truth. But I do think that he will reintegrate him, Thomas Tuchel, over the next couple of weeks. I don't think he'll cut his losses in January. I do think there will be some form of apology and contrition in the next week or so, but I think he's done the right thing today. I think to not make a stand against a player who's done an interview like that in midweek would make him look weak, and I think it's what his fans would want for him as well.
Well, the manager making a stand and the fans being allowed to stand. It's a significant afternoon within this stadium. And of course, taking a knee, sustaining the fight to create a society in which all lives matter. And I just wonder whether the volume is up a bit louder. It's certainly the sort of game to get the crowd cheering right from the start.
Come on, Chelsea! Game's on the way. Chelsea versus Liverpool. Let's go. 3 points.
Big grounds.
Straight away. Straight away. And he's already been, and he's got booked straight away.
Mane should be the culprit. Well, it has kicked off.
And the good thing is, Mane's been booked within 24 seconds.
Yeah, the elbow has made contact into Azpilicueta's face.
He's not.
And it will hurt that, there's no doubt. I don't think Mane's done it on purpose. He's not rocked his elbow back.
Yeah, but now Azpilicueta can now do what he likes to Mane, because Mane can't do anything to him or he will get sent off.
Sadio Mane was the hero for Liverpool here in this fixture. Last season he scored both goals in a 2-0 win. They've won on the last 2 visits.
So basically he's now got to go a whole 90 minutes now without doing a lot now, without getting himself in danger of getting sent off.
Wingbacks, Chelsea, Azpilicueta's able to carry on. Reece James with a Pulisic's been playing as the right wing back as well, but he's
Thank you, Riley. Happy New Year to you.
selection today.
Originally, I'm going to be doing this from now on. If I do have plans and it does coincide with watch-alongs and stuff, I will update people more often.
Alexander-Arnold takes it away from Marcus Alonso, but quickly onto it was Kovacic and Conte, the preferred pair in the middle of midfield with Jorginho.
That's what we're doing so far. Come on, Chelsea. Go on! Oh, Mounty had the through ball. Nearly worked off. Come on. Come on, Chelsea.
Pause for some instant revenge from the boys in blue.
But have you... Today's a significant day in Premier League history, today is. You know, safe standings now officially back. And we're the first Premier League game to actually use it.
Been a more serious punishment for the Liverpool number 10.
And do you know what makes it right? That the last game that this have happened was with Liverpool, when all that bad thing happened, and now the first one on its return features Liverpool, which is the best thing to do.
Well, the start's been absolutely electric. We saw a game between Liverpool
See,
and Tottenham a few weeks
we're coming
ago.
out fighting. We're coming out fighting.
It started in a similar vein. The atmosphere is fantastic as well.
Wow, they've actually gone and won the game. What? Can't believe it. Grantham, it says Grantham Town, they've actually won a game. Wow, it took you half a year. It took you half a season.
Could be added to on both counts, but not like that. Maybe like this.
Go on, that's a ball. Oh, lucky. Unlucky Alonso. Keep going for it, boys.
All the action from the Africa Cup of Nations can be seen on Sky Sports over the next few weeks.
Ooh, that'll be in. I might add that to my list of watch-alongs that I might be doing. I might end up doing a bit of African Cup of Nations involved. Mix up a bit. But I'm only going to be doing like one particular nation because I've only got one. We've only got one nation to console with, and that is Senegal. God of our keeper. So that's why I'll be trying to do as much watch on as I can for your Chelsea supporters. Keep an eye on our Edouard Mendy for with Senegal. If it doesn't clash with any Chelsea games. That's a unlucky Aspie. Guys, put your question in the chat.
Into their stride. Alexander-Arnold at left back and Tsimikas as right back. Well, that's the way they set up from the defending the corner, and they haven't been able to swap since. Whether it's to do with the way Chelsea have lined up, we'll see shortly, I'm sure. And here's Salah, definitely on the right, and Rudiger is a big hero here, but might not be here that much longer. Salah, of course,
go on, boys!
the player moved on.
Come on, Chelsea.
All the football he's played at the top level to do something like that in a match of this intensity so early.
Yeah, but Thiago Silva's used to big games and big occasions. Oh, what have you done, Chalobah?
And Salah's coming in. Needed to save.
What was Chalobah doing there? What I edit?
Good running by Pulisic.
Go on, Pulisic, mate.
Oh. It wasn't the time.
Oh, he should have played it across.
Yeah, like Gary Neville said, he should have played it across the face of goal, and the player might have got to it instead of just going for it himself.
American versatility.
I think he's all right, but just stick to the game that he's good at. When he gets the ball and actually does crosses, and he's good at that. But he's just not good at running. He's just not good at running with the ball and trying to have a shot.
a perfect pick-me-up at the start of 2022. I might be contemplating the effects of defeat. They could have serious consequences. There's Aspilicueta trying to use that high line of Liverpool to Chelsea's advantage. Good cover by Alexander-Arnold, but it breaks here.
Oh, because what he was trying to do is trying to ram the keeper. Pulisic tried to ram the keeper and failed when he should have just shot.
Just wanted to make absolutely sure.
If that was Havertz had that ball, he would have shot.
What a start.
Yeah.
The goalkeeper.
But the
he's at a test
but the
early on and he's passed
yeah.
that test.
But the weird thing is,
he gets across and covers well.
slightly for me, I would have been in the same position wanting to ram the keeper. If you've got the space, if you think you can do it, you can do it. If you're confident enough to do it.
Does he go first time with it? Past the keeper, does he try and take it round him?
Or
Tuchel.
Havertz, who's capable of something in that position, he would have done it straight away. He's got more confidence. And he's the one who passed it to him. Because at the moment Liverpool are being ragged. We got them where we want them, so where are we on?
Boost of a goalkeeper of Alisson's calibre. It's a real confidence booster from the Irishman.
But have you seen in the Premier League this season what has happened to clubs when their manager's not been there?
Some quality in this team, but they just probably at this moment in time need to take the sting out of the game and the crowd.
Oh.
Pep Landers has the responsibility, very much part of the Jurgen Klopp stable. Came back for a second spell, the second time been employed by Liverpool. Had a go at management himself in his native Netherlands.
Oh, Chalobah.
And Mane's been short of goals, gets one.
1-0.
Well, a catastrophe at both ends, but Liverpool have cashed in on Chelsea's mistake. And Sadio Mane.
No, but the one that's at fault is the defender for that type of header that he tried to do.
And it's Chelsea 0, Liverpool 1 in the 9th minute.
That header was a disgrace.
9 minutes.
Chalobah, put your head in shame. What he did was reckless. Look at that, that was reckless. Why would you go and do something like that when you can just chest it and clear it?
With a clearance with his feet, and he ducks all the way down towards the ground.
I'm already glad I'm not there to see it. That's why I left the thing so I don't have to hear anything from him again. He's already got my head in too much.
He decides to take it.
Does he only know that it's only 10 minutes gone and they could still lose? It's still not guaranteed to win from 1-0. You have to go 2-0 up to more or less guarantee something.
Well, whether you're in that dugout or watching, as Jurgen Klopp I'm sure is, it's a moment to punch the air. 10th goal this season for the number 10, and I think it's his first in 10. But here's number 10.
Go on!
The chance at the other end.
Oh, ref! That's a foul! Referee, you bastard! Pulisic got fouled and he didn't give a foul. What do you expect? Is Anthony Bumming Taylor? He's gonna help Liverpool win this game.
But the game's that quick. We forgive Anthony Taylor.
How typical of this season that both fixtures of this game have both been refereed by Anthony Taylor. I think they've done that just because they know they'll screw Chelsea over.
There's one at the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah, he just misjudged it. And he got punished.
I wouldn't be surprised now for the rest of the game if Liverpool just sit on a 1-0. Because they're a good enough side to do that.
To Alonso. Kovacic.
Oh.
Mixed beginning for Sadio Mane. There'll be Chelsea fans saying he shouldn't have been on the pitch.
He shouldn't have been on the pitch.
Manager doesn't think he should be on the pitch.
He shouldn't be on the pitch. That is a disgrace. Mane is a disgrace to football.
Look, it's not a great one for Mane. It's 6 seconds into the game, and maybe that's what helps
No.
him. I don't think he looks at.
No, but for what I'm saying is that yellow card should not really been a yellow card. They should have gone to VAR, had a look at that, and it would have been a red. Because
Well, a sending off after 6 seconds. Had that happen, we'd be into the Vinnie Jones territory.
yeah, but the difference is if that was Chelsea and that one of our players went and did that, Anthony Taylor would have gone to VAR because Liverpool would have protested so much that they would have done it.
Well off his line.
Do you know what it's like when something happens to a Liverpool player and stuff like that? Stuff goes their way.
Game in that League Cup quarter-final.
Yeah.
The penalty shootout saves. We're going to have more work, I'm sure, to do here as Chelsea to meet fire with fire. Kovacic. Alonso.
Well done, ref. Finally, it took you 12 minutes. They did it in the first 6 seconds and couldn't send off the bastard.
Another opposite number, 3 on 3. Well, we get always lots of data on these games. The data that will be very interesting to hear is the volume, the decibel level, because it does sound that much louder with the safe standing. But maybe that's just
Oh, it would be a lot louder if Chelsea were to score in this game.
good to have it back. And here's Alonso.
Alonso! Oh, unlucky. Yeah.
Well, we know that Liverpool like to push up, there's no doubt about that, but in this game, they're pushing up so
But one thing I
high.
will say is Thiago Silva does one heck of a pass.
Players running and players with time on the ball to be able to find the pass and time it.
But it's just Alonso, all he could do was try and stick a leg out and try and do what he could. That's all he could do. But Liverpool are making so many mistakes in the back that we could punish them, I think.
Going into that trap is Conte trying to force a way through.
One thing I can...
Have had more problems at
Yeah,
home
one
recently.
thing I will say is we have got Liverpool rattled even though they're 1-0 up.
At the bridge, all 1-1 draws.
Because they make their back line's making so many mistakes that they're giving the ball away too easily.
And the one game they have lost here, Manchester City, another gave them a drubbing, though the scoreline doesn't reflect it. Those are the last 5.
For me, I would even take a draw in this game. I would take a draw. Even if it means we've handed the title to Man City, I'm just happy that it also means we've stopped Liverpool having a chance of winning it.
Lots of clean sheets in their first 10 games, but not so many since.
But now I'll happily take that. I'll take the sacrifice of our chances to stop Liverpool.
Chelsea find a way past him and others.
That's a ball, unlucky. We do not want to make Kanate look like he's Messi, because then that will be embarrassing. Because he's shy.
Chalobah, Conte. And they're looking for the drifted ball in behind.
Come on, boys. Just keep going. That's what we can do.
Tiredness in his team. Sometimes you hear that from managers and you think, well, if you tell the players they're tired, they will be tired.
Yeah,
But nothing in terms of fatigue and the way they've started this game.
Exactly, I'm not quite sure what that serves really, those messages to the players that
Whoever's marking Sadio Mane, do what you want and try and get the content off.
The ball as well.
No, because whoever's marking him can now basically do all the skill, do everything he wants to do during the game, but Mane wouldn't be able to do anything to him, or he's got a chance of him will be off.
They're 1-0 up in the game.
Game over.
A lot of defending.
Game over. Dorking Wanderers 3-1. Ah, but at least it's 3-1. Having the man in score.
The left foot from Marcus Alonso to deliver the Chelsea corner. Past the first man. Can put it back in again, but chooses not to.
Do you know what's made me happy? I'm happy that he did that challenge because it's on the one Liverpool player I don't like, Diego Jota. He's only good when Marnie and Sauer are next to him.
Well, Anthony Taylor's a lot nearer than we are, but it looked like Pulisic just slid in, kicked the ball away, and his momentum took him through. I didn't really think there's much he could have done about it, but we'll get to see it again.
Gary Neville said what he said is right.
Let's have a look now. So he kicks the ball, definitely.
Yeah, he's saying that he has got the ball, it's just due to the follow-through. It's due to his continuation.
Since the advent of VAR, there have been one or two questionable decisions on that follow-through when he played the ball.
There should be a rule about follow-throughs in this game, in football. Because if you've already won the ball, it means you're not going to get booked. But how can you stop yourself from going through into the player after you've won the ball?
It's just whether
You can't
the
stop.
thinks that he could have adjusted the trajectory of his studs as it moves through the ball. Not sure you can.
Oh,
sometimes.
I'm glad I'm not in that chat, because I'll tell Luke, shut the fuck up and piss off.
Fabinho.
Is that his personal message to you, or is that on the chat?
Chelsea with the territory, Liverpool with the lead.
Yeah, the one that I left because he was doing my heading.
Giveaway by Van Dijk. Time as the Chelsea player seems to be coming to a close. A great servant, 350 appearances. Contract negotiations.
If you want to. Oi! Right, this is starting to become like Havant game today. When referees giving everything for one club and not for another, it's due to biasness. They're just...
Well, you took a chance, Kelleher. The pace wasn't really on the ball. And Havertz was
Yeah,
always going to
even my cousin, who doesn't even support a Premier League club, and even he knows, watching Chelsea and the officiatings are a joke. And that's coming from a Wednesday supporter.
Chalobah.
And he sees sense.
Contact. Taking on Fabinho. That's past Fabinho. Kept in by Mount. Crosses early. Alonso. Well, it was appetising for the Spaniard as it dropped, and he wasn't going to fight shy of the volley.
Yeah, the reason why we're not getting though is because of it's bloody Anthony Taylor's refereeing. He's the one referee that doesn't.
Havertz goes mad at Alonso, but you always know Alonso's going to try and fire it into that far corner.
Kelleher has got the ball stuck under his foot.
2-footed. Fucking hell.
Anderson. Salah.
Come on, Chelsea.
Takes it on to Jota. Mane through.
Liverpool have only had one chance in this game and they've took it.
Van Dijk. Emphasises how well Chelsea have gone about their task here, but for one individual mistake which is heavily punished.
Well, there was a time a few years ago that I thought the competitiveness was going out of Premier League football, but I have to say, watching
Come
these
on.
games, absolutely fantastic.
Alexander-Arnold. This is something you could say of a 21st century rivalry. It's the 67th meeting between the two clubs since the millennium, including
Wow,
those memorable
67th meeting this is since 2000.
context between Mourinho's Chelsea and Benitez's Liverpool.
So we've had so many meetings. But you've also got to think that a lot of them have not been. A lot of them have been in Europe as well, and in League Cups and FA Cups. Come on, boys. We're doing well so far. We're doing well so far. Just one silly mistake.
well with him. Brendan Rodgers had a tactical triumph against Liverpool.
I'm praying that these lads watch that Leicester game and learn from what Leicester did and think we'll go and do exactly the same. Because if they do what Leicester did, then they could end up getting a result against Liverpool.
General play so far has stopped Liverpool's fullbacks. We haven't seen too much on this right-hand side of Trent Alexander-Arnold either yet.
What you need to do is get Havertz on the ball more. He's the one who can might be able to actually get us a goal.
He gives the ball away. And here's Salah.
He's offside! He's offside! I thought Salah was offside. But why do you do it literally about 5 minutes later?
When you're playing against this Liverpool team, he's just offside.
Not just offside, his whole body's nearly offside.
They can be backs against the wall, but then they can break on you and through you.
Hello.
It was saved by Kasper Schmeichel in midweek when the game was 0-0.
But how are you anyway?
One of those who love the oddities of football is only.
Yeah, it's sad when something happens like that, but hopefully you come in here and enjoy a nice stream just to get your mind off of things. I like my community that I've got because they're happy to share literally anything. And that's a good community that you want. So hopefully we can get a good result for you, pal. To give you a bit of something to be happy about. Even if it's a draw, I will still give Liverpool fans stick, because it means not because we'll be out the title race, it means that we've stopped Liverpool as well.
Maybe the two fullbacks getting involved as a barometer. Better play from the Reds. By Alonso, connected by Trent Alexander.
Well done.
Physical, it's a corner. Chelsea conceded their first headed goal of the Premier League season to Danny Welbeck late on here in midweek. Goal from Tuchel's point of view. Another one.
Come on, Chelsea!
Short corner. In by Alexander-Arnold. Deep one. Virgil van Dijk pulled away as if that was somewhat pre-arranged. If the ball does go short, to get right round the back.
And you fancied him against us.
Guys, if you like the stream, hit the thumbs up button to get to like, and subscribe if you are new.
Not overcommitting Liverpool. There's only 3 in the box at this moment in time. Jota now going in.
Taken by Simicas.
Way! Have that! Well done, Mendy.
Dropped onto a Liverpool head.
It was a good punch from Mendy.
Cleared by Chalobah.
What?
Followed by Havertz, and has the Lukaku roll. Performed it very well there.
That's it.
Fabinho. And Salah. Good first touch. Acceleration. Back at the bridge. Scoring as a Liverpool player here for the first time to take his tally of goals in England to 150, including 2 for Chelsea all those years ago. Sublime.
Martin, honestly, the atmosphere in this place, well, he has just cut through it with a knife. This is absolute class. The first pass is good into Fabinho, and then Trent Alexander-Arnold does what he does. The first touch is outstanding, and then the pace. Just a duck inside, Alonso. Alonso's thinking it's Mo Salah, he's going to come back on his left foot. He doesn't. He goes the other way, and then he does the same with Mendy. Mendy thinks he's going to go into that far corner, but I have to say, when you're watching something that's absolutely magical, it was absolutely wonderful, that goal.
Well, they have been ruthless, Liverpool, to this point. Chelsea bossing the ball. Good starting position again.
And that ball, it's just stunned the whole ground.
Yeah, there will be question marks. Marcus Alonso is a left wing back, known for his attacking play and not for his defensive duties. Actually, the general level of defending has been a bit questionable, which is why it's such a spellbinding contest.
I can see why he wanted to overcover and not allow Mo Salah to come back on his left foot.
Yeah, but a goal's a goal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just, you want him to almost go on his right foot, but he's actually just left it open so he can go back on his left as he goes inside him.
A lot of Chelsea's early season success was down to the dynamism of Reece James and Ben Chilwell. And good players as they have in those positions here, they haven't quite got that athletic power, maybe.
We actually spoke about it before the game. All the talk was of Lukaku, but Chilwell and James missing is a massive loss in this system. The athleticism and quality they have in wide areas.
Here's Kovacic.
Oh.
Jota can take it down. The other two members of the front three have scored. Mount. Contact. Remember, Chelsea a point ahead of Liverpool going into the game, with Liverpool having a game in hand. So leapfrogging on for Liverpool here. Still a long way to go.
How is that offside, ref?
Chelsea this time.
Oh, linesman.
Well, it's a big test now for Chelsea. They played really well, actually, in general performance in this first half an hour, but they find themselves 2 goals down. The pass and the run, fantastic. That first touch from Mo Salah's wonderful. And then he's just in complete control at the moment. He's in the zone. That moment in your career and in your life where everything that you feel is perfect, it is for Mo Salah. He's seeing things that others aren't and doing things that others aren't.
Well, he's doing the sort of things that Leo Messi for many years, he just tried to find the right kind of superlatives. And, he is in that bracket, and that's the highest compliment I can pay him.
He's a different level at this moment in time in this league. A smile on his face.
Two goal scorers, both off to Africa, and they've beaten the goalkeeper, who's also heading in that direction after this fixture. Got it over the line again.
Oh.
And
He reacted. He was blocked by Tsimikas.
what did you see?
Yeah, I was watching the run. I think it was Thiago Silva that was on the ball. He tries to make that out-to-him run through the middle, and I think the left-back just blocks him.
Was there a bit of afters?
Just watch there, the screen there, he just blocks him there, and then they obviously fall on the floor together and get in a tangle. There's a little kick on the way through. Mason Mount. I think
being checked by VAR.
yeah, it's on the way up. I think he just has a little bit of a lash. I'm not sure whether he makes contact with Tsimikas. We'll see.
But the Liverpool player is making the most of it. But he is making the most of it.
What does he do here now? There.
But he's not made the most of it. He's not even contact with the head or anything. It's just that his foot's basically got stuck between his elbow.
There's not a lot of force behind it, but it's silly.
It could come into the category of only the player knows himself. And,
well, trying to get a player sent off now, Anthony Taylor. Nothing new there against us.
Bit of a relief, Mason Mount. Could have been either way for him, that one.
if they are going to keep in this contest, Chelsea.
Yeah, not a good start, but what can you say?
Got to keep 11 on the field. Jota.
They'll look at VAR for something like that, but they won't look at VAR for something like an elbow by Mane, which is a disgrace.
Canate is very quick, and it was doing enough, but Van Dijk tidied up. I just wonder whether Canate might have played anyway against Lukaku. They would have expected that as they built up to the game until Friday's news.
Oh, Havertz!
And Lukaku effectively gave an interview which was a love letter to the supporters of Inter Milan. Well, the noise he's talked about around that particular issue, the noise he wouldn't want to hear today is the Liverpool fans, and they're in very good voice. Their team 2 goals to the good in the opening third of the game.
Oh, come on, Chelsea!
In case you're wondering about Timo Werner, Havertz's fellow German is not involved. He's found it hard to recover from his bout of COVID. He's still not in full training.
Wow. So it sounds like Timo Werner's got it quite bad.
Fabinho.
But he might have been all right to come to this, but it just might not be well enough to be able to start playing football and kicking the ball around.
2 in the next 10. Only 4 wins.
Yeah, because we all remember what happened to Havertz when he had his. It took him months and months and months just to get back to the same point where he was. So I can understand.
There's James, and there is Timo Werner. He's well enough to be in attendance. There's James with that hamstring injury, playing left wing back. Red line in well positioned, Chelsea banking a lot and just trying to drift passes beyond it and maybe through it. Conte. They could use Werner's pace, couldn't they, in these circumstances?
He's all right, but don't put him up front because he's not a striker. He's a winger.
I probably think that Chelsea will be 2-0 in front.
Havertz.
Liverpool got the cutting edge.
Yeah, because Havertz, he can.
Salah, and it's 3 against 1.
Chalobah, get in.
Held up Salah for a moment. Salah still trying to line one up, and a couple of the supporting cast thinking
He's got a lot to make up for because he was at fault for the first goal.
pass first time. Sublime again from Alexander Arnold. The touch from Salah is perfect. The first and the second one. And he does really well, Chalobah. Not just with that tackle, but then this bit of defending is really good. Just pushes and delays Salah back into his teammates.
Liverpool's corner. Over Alonso. Picked out by Kovacic. Chelsea pulled everyone back. Simicas. Then Alexander Arnold using the stand-in for his skipper, certainly in the positional sense. Well, Scotland's skipper, I should say. Better pressing from Liverpool now. Let's try and keep it in. The Dutch double as stand-in head coaches with Anders Stoutenberg yesterday doing the in for Mikel Arteta. There's a bit of a sting in the tail for his fellow countrymen. We're hoping there isn't one today. Obviously trying to fight back as Manchester City did to give this game a different context to the way it looked after the first half, where Arsenal was so good. And Manchester City find ways to win time and time again.
How's that, Jota? Ah!
Oh, by Jota. Well, we've got fantastic Carabao Cup semi-finals. Chelsea against Tottenham. It's Wednesday, 7 p.m. And on Thursday, Arsenal against Liverpool. And the second legs in a couple of weeks as well, also live on Sky Sports. Make sure you find time to watch those. Alonso. There have been 4 big moments in this game. 2 provided goals for Liverpool. 1 could have provided a sending off against Liverpool. And 1 was missed by Christian Pulisic at 0-0.
There's a little bit of frustration in a few of those Chelsea players, a little bit late into the tackle. They just can't afford to go down to 10 men, Chelsea. They have to somehow retain the composure. And reset at half-time. They played quite well. They are playing against an exceptional team with outstanding forwards.
Shots on target for the home side. A chance of manufacturing in here.
That's a foul, ref.
Attempted cross, but now a free kick.
Yeah, I'm surprised that James Milner goes in for that. He gets away with the first one where I think he might have given a foul away there. But then he just gives Havertz an opportunity again to go down. It's a dangerous area.
James Milner will be 36 in a couple of days' time.
Yeah, but you can still...
Chelsea desperate to get 1 back before half-time.
Come on, Charles! We need to get back in this, and don't, because I'm gonna also.
But not too many from free kicks.
Because I'm gonna be sticking it to Liverpool if we score.
Direct route.
Go on, go for! Over Liverpool! Over Luke! Over Jurgen Klopp! Because it's a comeback of dreams! Have that, Liverpool! Have that! Shove it up your ass and call it good night! Get in!
It's probably more of a fair reflection of this first half. Kelleher does well. Rudiger nearly gets in front of him.
And it's against Liverpool of all teams! Ah, yes!
Punch that goes a long way out. Distance, height, but Kovacic, wow.
Wow!
First shot on target, Gary. What a shot.
That is unbelievable. The control, the power, the accuracy, everything.
Have they called it offside? Oh, it could be potential offside. Goals being...
But it has to pass the
Goals!
scrutiny.
I think goals being given.
What for? Offside.
I can only think it was offside.
Anthony Taylor, you don't deserve to referee.
Oh, I couldn't see anything. Oh no.
They're saying possible offside.
Oh, no.
Do you know
No
even?
chance.
Do you know even Gary
Not
Neville's
a
going
chance.
no. If you were to,
Not a chance,
do
that's
you know if
offside.
that was taken away from us, there would be questions asked of Anthony Taylor as the Premier League ref.
And that's the noise that Thomas Tuchel wants to hear. Chelsea have scored. A splendid goal. They're taking a scruffy one. But that's a vintage one.
I'm not quite sure what Jordan Henderson's complaining about. It's definitely not an offside.
I'm just saying, just to thanks because he's just said keeper had no chance being the sport he is. For once.
Certainly back on. Full style.
God, Chelsea! Liverpool, you ain't winning the league now. 'Cause if you get another one, your title dreams could be in tatters. Yeah. It worked. No, but the other thing is, but what's Liverpool complaining about? There's nothing to complain about.
He was wondering whether one of the best goals he's ever scored was going to stand.
But the other thing is,
Stand it has.
But the other thing is, what were Liverpool complaining about? There's nothing to complain about that goal.
Really.
But the weird thing is, I don't know what Jordan Henderson was complaining about. Do you think he think it was offside?
I'm not saying 2-0 absolutely flattered Liverpool, but there were periods
But
during that first half an hour when Chelsea
yeah, but the difference is,
buzzing
if you
around
look,
the midfield,
like looking at that replay, both of our defenders were literally out of the way of the keeper's eye line. The keeper's eye line was in the middle of those two players.
doesn't let them do it, and the ball was probably just moving.
But also, Rudiger. Yeah, but the other thing was, Rudiger was walking away from it. When it was happening, he was walking away from it.
Not in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Yeah,
I have to say,
but
this
you
is sort of
can't
highest
really
this
give
Chelsea team
offside
for a long
unless a
time.
player is actually having an attempt to go for the ball or playing the ball.
But it's fast and it's furious.
Come on, Chelsea! Come on! Oh, for God's sake, boys! Come on!
Usually Liverpool have given us that type of football.
Ah, please be Havertz. Oh, Pulisic, I'll be happy either one. Come on, Chelsea! Let's stop the title for Liverpool! Stop Dennis tracks! Ha! Post! Yes! Ah, the American! Ah, it's Mr. Pulisic! Come on! We've never seen anything like this stuff in vision years! For fuck me!
Oh, we'll look again. Rudiger went in with a high foot.
VR's looking at it again, don't forget. What?
Well, it's absolute bedlam in this
Bedlam
stadium.
at Stamford Bridge! Christian Pulisic!
That's not offside for me. Does he control it with his arm, his right arm? That's the only thing I can think of. might cause him a problem because the first two for me are nothing. They play on. It's a goal, and it's an unbelievable football match.
Come on, Charles! Nah, that's not on ball. That is not on ball. No, because... Yeah, because... because basically the ball hit him there. If it was further down the arm, it might have not been given.
Not once, but twice.
It's a brilliant thing to watch this game. It really is. The atmosphere.
Come on! Pulisic! And also, don't ask Pulisic again because he's made up for it.
Well done to both teams. They're in again.
Oh no!
Here's Salah.
Oh, it's...
There's no soft pedaling here
Way!
by either side.
Ah!
Alonso.
Captain America.
And it's Havertz. Kai Havertz checks back.
Captain America. Captain America, you can always... Oh, I can do this.
Chaos. Absolute chaos on the pitch.
Yep. But I'm gonna do.
Just
Because that's...
dribbles past the post.
Because as you know, I big up this guy a lot because he's got potential, but he played in the wrong position.
Punches at each other.
When he's a wing, when Pulisic's a winger, he is undoubtedly one of our better players. When he's on the wing, when he's a striker, he's shite.
Oh, Mane almost started. I can't say because of him, but
Way! You should either be on the pitch.
set a wave of attacks in both halves of the pitch.
No, because
They'll be able
yeah,
to,
because if you think
question it, but
even
first half of the Premier League season,
because you got
Stamford Bridge.
the other thing I will say for the second goal for Liverpool is I can give Marcos Alonso the benefit of the doubt because he's thinking because Salah always will turn on his other foot. He's thinking he was going to go around him or something, and he just foxed him out.
So costly for Chelsea.
They've made up. I've never seen Stamford Bridge go that mad for a goal in years.
Milner.
Yeah, but no, but you think the crowd will be getting more hyped up because we're now back in it. But then when the equaliser comes in, it then takes it up a notch. Because it looked like when the goal went in, it felt like the camera was shaking on the TV. Decibels and everything. Come on. And also we shoved it to Anthony Taylor, who's been trying to help Liverpool. At the moment, Liverpool are out of the title race. We're out of it as well. But the main thing is, Liverpool are out of it. Looks like we're going to stop Liverpool winning the league. And I'll take that. If it means it shuts Luke up about Liverpool winning the league, there you go. I'm going down in a minute, just got to sort some stuff out quickly.
Reuniting fans
And that.
with the Premier League on Sky Sports.
I know.
One game, winner take all, $20 million.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I won't be long anyway. Wow. I am back, folks. I wouldn't be surprised if I had all of those guys saying it should be in the sending off of money.
4 goals to see. He stays up the pitch and he puts
That
them in
goal's coming
front.
out because Chalobah doesn't trust his left foot. I mean, this is a simple defensive clearance with your left foot. Trust your left foot. He's bending down.
Trust your left foot.
Mane, to be fair, does well.
After a 9-goal drought, he gets himself on the score sheet and involved in the second goal as well, Jamie.
He does really well to win the ball back. And this right
So
side.
if I don't touch you, folks, just got to sort something out. I've got my head dogs coming up.
Undeniable. Mo Salah and the relationship these two have.
So I've got to move
It's
some
absolutely
stuff.
fantastic. Again, we see Trent in that inside position, not getting dragged out wide, if you like. Brilliant ball, but how often have we seen Mo Salah in that position this season and produce? Similar position where he was against Man City, beat more players, won against Watford. But when he's in that position, you don't want him to come inside on that left foot.
No, you don't.
He's still got the ability
If you give
just to
Salah
do
that
and
much
that's
time
why
and
as well
space,
he's
you punish
playing
you
as
and
well
he
as
did.
anybody
It's
in world football.
150th goal in English football. But Jimmy, there was time for a response. And
There
how?
was, and
oh
how?
my God, he takes this so well, unbelievable. When it comes to him, I'm thinking, no, not to him, you know.
No,
But
that's
he
Jimmy
takes
for you.
it
No,
so
not to
well,
him.
And what a goal, you know, what a goal.
The free kick.
Oh, I'm going to say what a goal, like Kovacic. My dad said it's the best goal he's seen, but
And then there was still time for Liverpool to be exposed again, Graham.
Yeah, I mean, Salah should do better. Yeah, Rudiger's intimidating physically. But why is Van Dijk not come across there? He's just running a straight line back to his goal. I mean,
no, I just. Well, I told him it's the my mate said it's the best goal.
Nice big
Best goal he's
forward
ever
coming
seen
up.
Chelsea
Come
score
over,
for a
come
long
over,
time. He said
come
he
over.
agrees with that
Nice,
one.
isn't it?
I mean, he's not even sprinting.
They've got an obsession, Liverpool centre-back. I see this a lot, where they always stay in line with each other. They never
But-
cover each other. There's an obsession with playing offside. I mean, we noticed that right throughout the game. The space between
My
the two
dad went
centre-backs is
straight
too
into
big.
saying that
So when you
Liverpool-
see his starting position, Van Dijk, because he's not intense enough to get over, he doesn't want to cover as
No.
a centre-back. He
My
stays
dad
in the
wasn't.
same
My
line,
dad
and
wasn't
that
surprised
plays
because he
too
would have
far to get
expected
across.
anyone in that position to have a shot.
He needed that goal because
He had the
he's not been
space.
in the match whatsoever. Not pressing. He had the best
Yeah,
chance.
but the other
he's
thing
taking
he
that
did,
goal really
my
well.
dad did say
First
to me
goal in
was
11 games. It's
that
sort of
Liverpool
afternoon
should
when
be
you
down to
say,
10.
Jamie, after the first goal, you'll need 3 to win this.
Yeah.
And that's
They
how
should
it
be down.
seems. Sensational at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah,
Neither
but he
side
also
ready to
said
surrender. Liverpool
going
leading
down,
the
going
charge,
down.
but Chelsea-
It being too early is a bit rubbish because he said if it was us, and that happened, they would have looked at it. And they were saying, and my dad went and said, how on earth can they go and look at Mount for a kick when he didn't even kick and he was just trying to get his leg out of the player who was keeping hold of it, and not VAR not going to look at Marnie? Because that, I think Marnie would be off if it went to VAR. It just shows that the sides like Liverpool and Man City are being helped by the refs in this league. Hello everyone. Hey, I like that phrase. Get in. That is a very good phrase to put. They put heavy metal football. There we go. That's what we want. We put some metal music on and got the players going, and we scored 2 goals in next to no time. There you go. Heavy metal music for you. He put, what response from Chelsea? They looked down and out a few minutes ago, but that brilliant volley from Mateo Kovacic had lit the spark. What a game we have now. Do you agree with me? Yes, I do. But now, just got to go for it and don't let Liverpool get any rhythm back into what they've already got. Yeah. What else? My dad said they could have done better with the second goal for Liverpool. Instead of just one of them going, there should be more than one of them. Should have gone to Salah and it would have made it harder for him to score. And then the other one was, he said not, but the first goal was just unlucky. You only get that one split second to make a decision, and he decided to try and head it, and he ended up like headering it using his chest, which is a weird way of doing it, but hey, but at least it gave the players enough time when the goals went in to get back into it in this first half. There we go. Good. And hello to you too, John and Cuz. How are you all doing on this fine Sunday evening? Another poll for you guys to vote in the chat. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Don't ever end this football match. Ever. I like that. I like that one. Don't ever end this football match. I would if Liverpool were to be winning. And also, folks, I apologise if I've not changed the scores. Because I think it's been so manic and how quick the goals were coming. I forgot to stupidly change them. Don't blame me. It's just when you get excited, you forget stuff. So, but there we go. Chelsea 2, Liverpool 2 at half time. I apologise for not changing the score. I was just too excited because the goals came so quickly after each other. So, anyone in my books would make that mistake. At least I've not made a more mistake by basically messing up the background or wording and everything. So at least for once I'm not messed up. So guys, vote on what you think the first half was like. Wow. Whoever's put shocking, are you basically a Liverpool fan at that point? 'Cause only Liverpool fans would put shocking. No, but I'm saying whoever's put the shocking, you must be a Liverpool fan because it's them that have had the shocking basically half. We've not really been that bad. What? Thingy met thingy. Yeah. I don't... Yeah. Can you... Yeah, but at least what he does is he's doing it in like motions. He's not doing it as in being vocal. Because if you're going to do that, it could get you in trouble, if you get what I mean. Because I bet you remember when we scored the last minute equaliser against Man United and one of our staff said something to the Man United manager, which was Mourinho, and it offended him. That's why you don't want to say anything.
Relentless pace, Jamie.
I think they can. I don't think it'll change. I mean, two German coaches. I mean, obviously.
What a good two German coaches. One of them's Dutch.
The space in behind both teams, and I don't think it will.
Unfortunately, one of them's Dutch.
The problem for Liverpool is just certainly this season and what's hurt them, and even in that first half, he very rarely have control.
Unfortunately, he's not the manager for today. So it's actually Dutch versus Germany.
And it's as we were right at the start of this game. How many more goals are there to come? Gary Neville.
Yes, another Kovacic blinder, please.
Passing stat on the Kovacic goal. It was the 100th under Thomas Tuchel since he came here. His 61st game. They've not always been big scorers. They've had a lot of defensive improvements in the time.
Second half is on the way. Chelsea 2, Liverpool 2. I never thought I'd be saying that. And what I'll do is I'll leave the poll up a little bit longer because I did the poll a bit late in the at half time. So I'll leave that up for you guys to vote on what you think of the first half performance.
The second half at 2-2, and happily, I mentioned Mane a couple of times. Mason Mount was in a bit of hot water for a moment. Happily, we've got.
What are you looking forward to in 2022? I'm looking forward to basically try and get to 2. Looking forward to getting. My main aim is to get to 2K subs on this channel, so that's my main focus, my main aim. We're at 1.7 at the moment, so still a long way to go, but we'll try and get there.
Chelsea line.
I haven't really got anything else because there's not really much I can do.
Lines of communication now with Jurgen Klopp. He's out there in the fast lane. Petlanders.
Not really looking forward to anything this year. I'm just looking forward to just enjoying life.
Actually, Mason Mount there. Really would have given Liverpool a problem.
Yeah, because of who I am and that, I can't work or anything, so I can't put that as it's something I could look forward to or something to do in that line. So it's got to be just something, just not like normal for me. Wait, third most goal scorers in the second half this season, 23. Guys, if you like the stream, hit the like button. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you are new.
And their away record, I think it's only 2 games they've not scored 2 or more. They didn't score at Leicester, did they?
they've been a compelling watch from the moment that Jurgen Klopp came into Liverpool. Jamie Carragher just
dandy on ice.
They do go punch for punch.
I never thought it.
Step, and it does make for great football matches.
Come on, Jones! Liverpool are here for the taking.
Conte will get the assist for the illicit goal, the two combining there on the halfway line. Thiago Silva.
Oh, you chubby kid!
Now nearly stole it from him. And cleaning that Kelleher.
He always looks so composed, Fabinho, but he looks rushed and desperate for a second there.
Fabinho nearly put himself in hot water.
So many of these forwards that like pressing, they are good defenders. Man nearly sacked Fabinho in a position that would have left Liverpool in terrible trouble.
He shouldn't even be on the pitch, this Sadio Mane. Come on, boys! Wow, hello, Ramen. He said, we need to bury Liverpool. Come on, Blues. That's right. And it looks like at the moment we're doing that right now. It looks like we could be look like we're more likely to score the next goal.
Yeah, there's a period for about 5 minutes after the second goal went in where you were.
You're gonna get to about 50th minute before I start the poll.
Frustrated, and you wondered whether Liverpool would take the game away from them, but they recovered brilliantly.
You know if they don't get a draw from this, what I know Liverpool fans are gonna say we haven't got Alisson in goal, but you can't make that excuse this time. You can't make that excuse this time for saying if Alisson was in goal we would be winning. Because it's the same issue that every team in all football at the moment is having the same problem. So you can't put it just on Liverpool.
Chelsea haven't won their opening league game of a calendar year since 2016 when they beat Crystal Palace.
Wow. That's wow. So there's a very, I didn't even know that we haven't won our very first game of a football season in the new year since 2016.
First game of 2021.
No, but you'd be thinking he'd be wanting to make up because he was at fault for their second goal. So you're thinking if I score this, I made amends for what I've done.
Pass Fabinho, looks a bit off the pace. And here's Alonso. Havertz going towards the near post. Alonso going for goal.
Oh! Yeah, he couldn't cross it at that point because he'd already turned on the Liverpool players for him to have a shot.
Really good from Chelsea and Kante in midfield, who sails past Henderson and Fabinho and plays the pass inside Alexander-Arnold, who then just overcommits.
If he was a little bit more, yeah.
Wild with his finish, Alonso. I think if he keeps it on the ground, he's got players running.
That's what he tried.
As well.
That's what he tried to do, but he leaned back instead.
Conte again. Mount. Wins the head.
Guys, if you like the stream with the thumbs up button, to get to like, subscribe if you are new. At the end of the poll there.
Conte again. Does better this time. Here's Mane.
Let's go. Let's see. So, what did you guys think of Chelsea's first half performance? 66% went brilliant. 22% went could be better, and 11% went shocking. The only thing is, whoever's put shocking, what game have you been watching? Because how can you class that as shocking? If you were 2-0 down at half time, you can go, shocking. But the best one is...
Some save from Mendy. I actually think that could have stood that goal.
The one that makes... Yeah, the one out of the four which is... Yeah, the one out of the four selected which is the best describes this, the first half performance, is could be better, because you'd be thinking we scored 2 goals, but what could have been better is if we didn't concede the 2 goals. It's brilliant to the fact that we did the comeback, but you could even make it's the 2 main ones would either be brilliant for the comeback, and then for the mistake of the goals could be better. So those both are both similar things. And Pulisic starting to play finally. Hey Kovacic, you're going to do another one again?
At the end of the season, but he's fully focused when he plays.
What?
Chelsea striving to get in front for the first time. That's Rudiger in there. Mount and then Pulisic. Back by Kovacic. Jota. Great covering by...
Was that by Mane of all people?
You have to be rapid, and he was.
Haha! Haha, love that.
That's Pulisic.
Go on!
A little bit of a deflection on it, otherwise it would have reached Alonso, who was applauding the intention. Fabinho finding an extra gear and finding a pass.
Oh, is it through, Mane? Mane's through, and Mane's messed it up! Way!
Mane lost confidence, not confidence, but he just lost his way because he knew he was offside. Salah was going to try.
No, but I'm just happy that he messed up. Now I'm just laughing at the fact he just mucked it up in the first place. I didn't mind if he was offside or not. Just that he mucked it up. It teaches him. We need to sort our defence out. We've been conceding a lot lately. I agree with that. We have been conceding a lot lately. But just at least one good game that we might have might actually bring confidence back into this team.
It was at Anfield, but it's a very different kind of game to this.
Very different.
Milner.
So put your cup.
Chalobah gets there, but needs a second part of it.
So what I might do at about 80th minute, I'm going to have a look at the lineup, and I'm going to put a poll out for you guys, and you guys will have 10 minutes before the end of the game to vote who you think is man of the match.
One hell of a chance.
Pulisic. Can't get there.
It's actually making
Soft corner conceded.
Yeah, but the line is actually making Van Dijk.
No, because it's no, it. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, it's also for me spelling people's names. Because I'm like, for me, if I wanted to say put Pulisic, for example, I'll muck that up how to spell it without looking at it.
Alonso. And set piece delivery again.
That shows why Mendy is so good.
Not easy.
Please don't be by Thiago Jota, because I don't like Jota.
Somehow
Oh,
it's through to Salah. Who goes for goal.
Well done, Mendy. What a keeper.
Matched by the save.
That's what.
Between Chelsea and Liverpool.
Well, he's got a bit of a problem, Pulisic.
No, I'm going to say here, this keeper is better than Donnarumma, and UEFA screwed him.
Salah, who sees Mendy slightly off his line.
Would a Donnarumma save that?
Slightly off his line and slightly to his left.
Maybe, mate. Yeah, but what has Donnarumma achieved this year? Bugger all. Except that's it, and because of him winning the Euros is the reason why he won that, which I think is a bit unfair because it should. Yeah, it's weird how it took just for the Euros just to make it that one person won something. They're a bit deluded, are UEFA? And FIFA. They're a bit deluded because what has what's Donnarumma achieved in a year? He's only done the Euros and that's it. Other than that, he's not really won anything. When Mendy's come in and had half a season, he's got to an FA Cup final and got to a Champions League final and won it.
Greater influence on the game and restore chance of victory for Liverpool. He's working with Mane here.
Don't! Well done, Mendy!
Another Liverpool shot which threatened to get them back in front. And the link-up.
Guys, put your question in the chat. I'm happy to answer any question you guys put in front of me.
Salah and Mane does everything right, Mane, until the finish is just a little bit weak. He tries to whip it into that near post and Mendy holds his nerve and his position.
If the result stays like this, I think we'll be the happier out of the two, I think.
Sinikas jumping in a little bit at the man. And Henderson has to go home.
No, but what I'm saying is, if nothing else happens and no one else can get a goal, and it ends like this, I think we would be the happier out of the two. I think Liverpool would be the one that they'll be the ones that won't be happy with this result, and I think we would. But the reason why we won't be happy, because even though it would take us, I'm thinking our title race is over, we basically took Liverpool with us, which is a good thing. And we stay above Liverpool in the league, so. Oh, that's a ball. Well done, Mount. How was that offside? I do not know. Do you think oh, no. Even my mate could have a say on this one. He put, do you think Lukaku should have started today? No. No way!
We've still got another third of it to go. There the two-thirds stats.
Yeah, players.
Contact.
But yeah. But was it also Lukaku himself even said don't start me or something?
Or Pulisic, who is to his right, but the American gets him now. Contact.
Yeah. Didn't sign out.
Alonso got there first.
Alfred, a bit.
Kovacic.
Alfred, a bit.
Alonso's got the bit between their teeth.
Lay down, you two.
Really good job.
Sorry if I do get a little bit sidetracked. I do have my dogs in here for a little bit, so I will have to try and make sure they get settled and everything. So, but I will. If you see me looking in this direction, it means I'm just sorting them out, and just keep an eye on them. Right. Lukaku didn't start today because he had an interview during the week which he shouldn't have done. Nobody knew about it. The club didn't even know about it. His representative didn't even know about it. It was done with the interviewer and Lukaku himself. He had a talk with some hierarchies at the club. Yeah, main senior players, and I think he also talked to Marina as well. And I think because Lukaku went to her, I think they talked with all the big, like the chairman, and everything else, all that stuff. Yeah, Kante, Thiago Silva, all that, all the most senior players of this team, and they both all agreed just to to do it just for this game alone. So he probably, against Man City, we'll be more likely we would need a player like him for that game if he doesn't do anything stupid. But I would say this because I think he needs to do this out of his own back, and that would be to the fans, to the club, and to the players to apologise. And if he does that, means you can nip it all in the bud, like it can all be ripped under the carpet and forget about it. If he does that.
Seems to strike it well enough.
In a half chance. Mount gets across Van Dijk. And Pulisic makes really good contact.
But if he does do an apology, he's got to make it like he means it, not do a half-hearted one like he doesn't mean it. Because then you could make it even worse for him. But guys, put your question in the chat. You got to
Substitutions. Oxlade-Chamberlain is getting ready. Medicator.
Yeah, because it's... and now he's put, agreed with what I put. Oh, they're bringing someone else on. Yeah.
Rookies on the bench as well. But
yeah. They're bringing on Kanate, and they're going to bring on Oxlade-Chamberlain.
You would think will come into midfield.
So basically... No, but either way, either result, either we don't win or it's a draw, it more suits us. Liverpool more or less have to win.
Chelsea are winning the 50-50s, the second balls.
Kovacic and Kante have been brilliant for Chelsea.
Special K's.
Mane isn't something special. Everybody in the Premier League doesn't like him, other than a...
Got inside Chalobah, or didn't quite get inside Chalobah, but the young defender got a foot into knock it away from the Senegalese who scored past his fellow countryman. He was looking to restore a Liverpool lead. Liverpool corner. And Dijk is there, a danger. Kanate, a big man. Mane's good in the air. Salah hovers on the edge for anything that drops out his way.
What are you on about?
It does drop his way.
Way! Oh, what you should have said for the last person who had a shot, go and eat some Greek food.
Reasonable shooting opportunity to at least hit the target.
It's the one player in that Liverpool team that I can't pronounce it. His name's it's still a tricky name, though, Greek. They got one of the hardest names. Yeah.
Could he have just stepped forward?
There was a little touch at the end, I think. The Chelsea player in front.
See, it is hard.
A real feather, not spotted. Van Dijk.
See, you have to say it like several times over just to make sure you're pronouncing it correctly, because that's how our Greek names are. Or if he has an easier first name, I'll just call him that, because that's what we did Vasquez when he first joined. We just called him Dave.
Substitutes are both ready for Liverpool.
It looks like he could be leaving in the summer to Barcelona.
Van Dijk. Milner. Tough by Chalobah. A great combination between Conte and Kovacic. Rudiger. Chalobah.
I don't know. One thing I don't think that we should do is Chelsea shouldn't bring anyone else on, because we're actually doing well with the team we've got at the moment.
Kovacic. Right, the 1-2. Here's Alonso. Now Mount.
Come on, Chelsea.
Rudiger. Now the Liverpool players pretty much in their own defensive third.
What?
Contact.
Come on, Chelsea.
The Silva slipped in. It's quickened by
You guys from the
Rudiger.
button. If you guys from the button, question in the chat.
Mount. Kovacic. Good angle for the cross from Alonso.
Oh, unlucky.
Very hard take by Liverpool. Nice for the
Come on,
cross.
Chelsea.
For the header, Van Dijk.
Chelsea are going on the head of steam now. And then Thiago Silva goes and does that.
Sometimes. Gives Liverpool a chance to make their changes. It's Diogo Jota who's coming off.
Ah!
Oxlade-Chamberlain,
Yes,
Gary will
the
have
one
a-
guy I don't like for Liverpool, Diego Jota. Ah! You can tell that they don't like their front three because they're going all defensive.
Oxlade-Chamberlain, who once upon a time escaped being sent off here.
But you can understand. But you also.
His mistaken
Yeah.
identity was sent off. It was a bad day for their club then, Arsenal.
The other thing is, why take Chalobah off? He's having a good game.
Indicator for James Milner. And Chalobah is going off.
But you've also got to think, during December at the moment, Chelsea have played every single game where most teams have had a break.
And Jorginho comes on. To use a modern word, an influencer in midfield.
Why are we bringing Jorginho on that guy's...
Third to join.
Oh, God.
Aspilicueta goes into right centre back, and Pulisic
No.
comes over here to right
Except
wing
the
back.
last time we had a big game, which was against Man United, he buggered up.
I think
That's what's worrying me.
just a bit.
Pulisic ended up there at Aston Villa. And of course, turned it around. Chelsea
Guys, put your question in the chat.
started the game against Brighton there. Was a subject of a Liverpool bid some 4 or 5 years ago now. So Borussia Dortmund came to Chelsea.
I can't believe we bought Christian Pulisic just to be a replacement for Eden Hazard.
5-3-2 now for Chelsea. Just see where Oxlade-Chamberlain ends up.
We're in advanced talks already. We're getting someone on loan.
Yeah, it looks like he's going up top. Mane and Salah are going to stay where they normally play.
And it's in the left back position.
Hook it on.
We're looking at getting Luka Dean from Everton.
Watching Brentford earlier, and finally Aston Villa, a lot of long throws.
Yeah,
in there.
but also what they're doing is they're doing a swap, like for like swap. Is in one goes on loan to Everton and one comes on loan to us. And it looks like Barkley's going to go to Everton on loan for the rest of the season.
There's Mount and Havertz up front. for
And
Chelsea.
Everton have made it an option to buy. If you want to buy him, we have to pay about 25 mil for him.
The bounce. Aspilicueta.
For us to get him, if we do get him, it would be 25 mil. But
Here is Mount,
we're out at the halfway point of the season, and he's nearly playing nearly all their games for Everton.
It's right on.
So he gets regularly played, so he'll fit into our team. Nah, hit his face, hit his face. Oh! Unlucky Pulisic. Come on, Chelsea.
Yeah, he's out on that right-hand right-hand side now. Comes back to him. Eventually from Kante. I think Jorginho wanted him to play the extra pass.
Not everything he's tried has come off, Christian Pulisic, but never showed the confidence to try it. Level on the scoreline, level on attempts.
Yeah.
Everton showing it in shots on target.
Yeah.
Here's Mane. Slightly overdoing it. Maybe his teammates.
You know what?
Keita.
What?
Ahead of him.
Yeah.
Neither of these sides are going to think a draw is a good point. So it's all set fair for the last.
We'll just say no to that because he might get used at Chelsea.
Keita.
I'll take that. I'll take that. He's actually quite a decent player for them.
He's passed it across.
There's a new card out on FIFA, and it's the one player that I don't think deserves one because of what he's done, and that is a Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Yeah, no, but a lot of people were saying that I wouldn't even get him because he's done some. We don't know what he's done, but he's done something wrong. That he's being outed at Arsenal now.
Yeah, with his Chelsea change of shape, it's similar to the Spurs game the other week where you got the 2v2 up top for Chelsea against.
No, because he did it because he did some disciplinary issue.
Advantage played. I'm not sure how much of an advantage it's turned out to be. Liverpool have regrouped.
And oh my God, there is a new headliners out, and it's Gnabry.
I was about to say was it should allow Trent Alexander-Arnold and Tsimikas more space at fullback.
No, I'm saying it's a good card. That's what I'm saying. It's good. 90. He's got 90 pace, 89 dribbling, 87 shooting, and 83 passing. And that's for a right mid. 88 rated.
To prove the point of the decision about Lukaku.
Wow.
Thomas Tuchel would like Kai Havertz to get the winner here. It's not really in his mind.
Go on, Chelsea.
He's annoyed, I think, with his man for getting called offside sloppily.
Hello, Sabdan. Hello. Sabdan. Oh my
Very
God.
hard for Chelsea to maintain. You regard the fastest tempo you've seen of a Chelsea team.
Come on, Chelsea. Let's get a winner. Let's get a winner.
The way he plays his game. An opportunity for Liverpool to seize the initiative and regain it.
Yeah, I think this will give Liverpool more possession because they'll be able to switch the play to the full-backs. You see already it's a little bit more comfortable for them in possession. There you go, Tsimikas getting it now.
Well, that's every chance. Not by Tsimikas and...
Oh, Alonso, stop! Stop! Heading it to the corner flag. Wow.
Fabinho.
We never play that formation.
Keita.
We never play 4-3-3.
Chamberlain. Alexander-Arnold.
Well done, Alonso!
Have a piece of control.
Oi, Mane! Get up, wanker! Wanker, get up!
Anthony Taylor was saying nothing
Gnabry, get up! They all look the same.
There's a clash between.
They all look the same. Mane, bold head. Gnabry, bold head.
Anthony Taylor relying upon his assistant referee.
Yeah, but if you look at that, it's very similar. It's very exactly the same as what happened in the first half with Mane.
It is on the same.
But the only difference.
Competitive attacking play and
Yeah, but.
defenders who like to dish it out, but they never.
Yeah, but the only.
Receive it.
Yeah, but the only difference is, if you look at Kai Havertz, he's not looking at the player, he's looking at the ball.
For me, is if there is that rock, that movement, where you see that extra power.
But do you not notice that the implications is, if a player's looking at the ball, he's not going to see the play behind him.
I would always say at the most it should be a yellow, and I think that's what saved Mane, maybe the early parts of the game, but also.
Because how can you look at one incident that is exactly the same as another one and don't look at both? It's a disgrace.
Not to say it's not painful for the receiving end, as for the Quetta in his case.
No, I think yellow was right.
I think yellow was right, because if you're going to give yellow to Mane, then you would more or less give a yellow to Havertz for the same thing.
Damage to the nose, even double vision.
Oh great, this is where we lose. This is where we lose.
Having thought that it was not too serious, Anthony Taylor.
And also, don't give Hudson-Odoi actually a shot on goal, because last time he did it, he couldn't even score it because he decided to pass it instead. But who is he coming on for is going to be the interesting factor.
It's going to be brought on for Kai Havertz. He's gone off on the far side.
Why are you taking Havertz off? He's had a good game. Why would you take him off?
I think he had a pretty good game.
We haven't got anyone attacking on the pitch.
Lots of running, lots of movement in and around those Liverpool defenders.
Oh, please don't say Kai Hudson-Odoi's gone up front. Then that just shows that we're just accepting fate.
Versatility of another Chelsea player puts to test Hudson-Odoi. He's now going to be a central striker.
I would not mind Mason Mount up front, because at least he actually knows if I've got a chance to shoot, I'll have a shot.
If it is going to have a decisive goal here, it's going to come in the last 10 minutes of an enthralling game.
I think Chelsea have gone back to the system that they started with, but Kovacic has gone to the left-hand side of a three up top, I think, at the moment, with Hudson-Odoi as a central striker and Mount to the right.
Well done, ref. Plug for being the other twat. Why not got Werner on? It's because Werner isn't playing. He's still a bit. He's
stuck his leg out for Vino, then I say pulled away.
They're taking time with Werner due to the fact it looks like I can't say the word.
Rudiger.
Yeah, he's bait. So he's someone who tested positive, and he's ended up what are the thing called? I'm going to say long something. I'm not saying the word because YouTube really doesn't like. Yeah, unfortunately, YouTube doesn't like people using the word. But yeah, the long virus. Yeah, because it's due to a lot of things on YouTube that people are putting out false stuff about what's going on, and that's why YouTube have now cracked down on it, saying you can't say certain things.
Maybe his knee just catches.
It's enough, isn't it? Probably just about enough.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just long. It's just having longevity on it, and it's put. Oh. Yeah. No, now look, it'd be Marcus. No, now look, it'd be Marcus. No, now look, it'd be Marcus Alonso. Hello, fella. Welcome to the stream. Like, subscribe if you are new.
More difficult angle.
Come on, Mount. Or have it. Oh, someone.
It's Mount.
Mount.
To
Mount again. Oh!
Wasn't an easy one to grasp, but he did it securely, like most of his work here today. It's a stand-in for Allison.
Yeah, I think he's been very good, Keller. It's a big ask. It's been a big game to come into.
Salah's flick. Looks like Chamberlain. And now Mane and Mendy sweeps up for Chelsea. And not only gets the ball away, gets it to Mount, who looks for Hudson-Odoi. He's got pace.
Oi!
He's chopped by Kamate, but fouled by him.
But that's still a foul. But that's still a foul.
Which is caution.
Yeah, he just puts his arm into Hudson-Odoi's back. There.
Oh, the crowd in the safe standing. Matthew Harding end, as they are at the shed end as well. It's been a...
Oh, for God's sake.
How this game has created its own atmosphere, very much from the very first challenge from the kickoff.
To be honest with you, Martin, I think there's been 40,000 safe standing most of this match.
Ooh, that was well.
We're able to stand up here to be able to see over the fans in front of us.
Chelsea were 2-0 down, got it back to 2-2 in rapid fashion close to half-time. Any goal at this stage would mean 3 points. And Alonso made it the easy option from Kelleher's point of view.
Yeah, I like what the goalkeeper's done, even on simple things like that. You see far too often goalkeepers punching it, and he looks really composed and been quite calm all the way through this game.
There you go, I'm just picking a bit of everything, so there you go. I'm from Nice to meet you too. If you like this stream, hit the like button. I do this on a regular basis as much as I can. I put a poll out in the chat for you guys to vote who you think is your man of the match for Chelsea today. Man of the match for Chelsea. Because it's mostly a Chelsea-based channel that I do. That's why I think I'll stick to that. And we'll see who thinks had the better game for Chelsea today.
Someone's going to be happy.
And at the moment, it's going to be us.
Pulisic. Delayed. He's got it back again. Now Mount. Pulisic tries again. Now goes Silva. Doesn't cross it, not that time anyway. More patient approach from Tuchel's team. And they've worked it. N'Golo Kante.
Kante!
Still going. Kovacic. Jorginho.
Yeah. Put a pin, don't mess up top. Like, sub and comment if you are new. Like, sub and comment if you are new.
Offside position. Kovacic. Handball on the ricochet. Hudson-Odoi's got to the byline this time.
Watch out!
Chelsea will come into the Liverpool penalty area.
They're showing real patience, Chelsea. They're probing. Liverpool like to really concentrate back there defensively.
You've got until the end. You got into about the 90th minute to vote.
Very late fifth goal in that game against Leeds. Rudiger glances it. Needed more than a glance.
And so often you see teams cover that back post with someone just hanging out, and Chelsea didn't do.
Van Dijk.
Yep. Oh, there's only one person in that team that knows how to do stuff like that, and his name's called Thiago Silva.
time. Oh, he is again.
I just put him because I wanted to pick at least, if I pick one midfielder, I want to pick, try to do most of the areas on the pitch. That's why I went with back, midfield, and then up front, and then in.
Here's Rudiger. 3 minutes plus stoppage time.
I thought Mount's had a good game, but I just want to see what people's opinions are.
He has been splendid. Chelsea.
I don't like.
The tempo from the Croatian.
No, I just put him because he's a very popular player by the fans. That's why I picked him. No, but if he doesn't get a vote, he doesn't get a vote. But he's just there as a choice.
We're on the same page, we're on the same message. As it's Pulisic.
Come on, boys! I've done like and subscribed, bro. All the best for all support you. Good luck for YouTube. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It's Chelsea 2, Liverpool 2. 88 minutes played. Could there be a sneaky winner on the cards?
The winning ploy, the counter-attack was 4 against 2 if Oxlade-Chamberlain had been able to reel that in. Mendy surveys the scene.
Come on, Chelsea! Let's hang on in there.
Mendy just have the short pass out to his defenders and just do what they've been doing, keep pressing.
James Jones has been on the sick list for Liverpool.
Come on, Chelsea! Way! Most filthiest player in the Premier League. You are a dirty bastard. That guy does not deserve any of my respect. Come on, Chelsea.
4 added minutes. Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Come on, Chelsea. If it ends like this, I'll be over the moon.
Well, that's undone. He once was back on his heels, but after a game like this, you can understand it.
Even with Anthony Taylor, even with
won in London for the full
if Anthony,
this season.
yeah, and Anthony Taylor tried to be a 12 man to try and help you, Liverpool, and you're still having trouble.
Brentford 3-3. Tottenham 2-2. Keita.
This 4-3-3 formation's actually done us quite well. Of course, we're being a lot more solid. Oh, that's polite. And that's coming from a Man United fan.
Crucial will that be? It is a corner to Liverpool in front of their
Chelsea or Liverpool, me, Man United. Oh. Come on, Chelsea.
Mendy with a high starting position. He knows it's an outswinger. That's not a deep one.
Right on to the door. I'm hoping that one of these Man United fans who just thinks in like a one-world dimension and will not say anything bad about the players who've had a bad game. Because they're the sort of fans I don't like. Just any football fan that will basically make the players look good. Will say the players have played well even though they've had a really, really bad game. They're the sort of fans I don't like because it means that they're living in one-way street by thinking every game the players are playing well every game.
On the verge of dropping points here.
It's been a brilliant December.
I just wanted, yeah, that's on Sky Sports. I just wanted to think from the fan base what they think it looks like. I'm going to stop it here. and we'll do the man of the match and see what your votes are, and this is it. So the vote, man of the match that you guys have picked is
Not just that, everything else that he's done.
It is the Rat, N'Golo Kante. And 25. Yeah, via Sky Sports, it's Kovacic. Yeah, I just wanted to ask for your guys' opinion. Just pick certain players out and think who you think deserved it. And 25% went for Pulisic.
Local boy. This is this fella, Alexander Arnold. Salah.
And this is something I wouldn't. The only reason I wouldn't give him man of the match is because I don't like people getting man of the match just for doing one thing in the game, and that seems to be what Spurs seem to get all the time. When Harry Kane used to score just one goal in the game, he would get man of the match for it.
Just dominated him, looking the more dangerous.
You got to do more things in the game to earn man of the match, not just do one thing. So I think even if he got it, I would have been happy but a bit annoyed because someone else might have been the side that might have deserved it more. But Kovacic's done well.
Push up the pitch.
Liverpool were doing the same.
Come on, Chelsea!
Well, they've coped well without their charismatic boss to a point.
Not a point that actually suits us more than you. So actually, who would be happier the most? Us.
By Konate.
Well done, Rudiger.
Van Dijk. Jones. Liverpool certainly haven't given up. Oh, it's a sharp clearance. There's no way out for Chelsea. And the winners today are Manchester City. It's been a great game. And there is some reward for both sides. But a new year, an old story for Chelsea. They draw it.
Full time. Chelsea 2, Liverpool 2. Like, sub and subscribe. Like, sub and subscribe. All that jazz. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday for Chelsea versus Spurs in the league.